Internet, good morning. My name is Magnitude, and there will be a leaked Pokemon in this video in the next, 10 seconds. So if you don't want to see that, you got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There it is! I gave you time. So if you're spoiled, I apologize. But, Klefki, now, this is an interesting Pokemon because a lot of people are giving this thing flack because they're like, what the fuck is this shit? A key ring? We get a key ring? What the fuck? We're gonna get it next thing. We're gonna get the fucking shoe. We're gonna get a shoe for Pokemon. Listen, okay. There are a lot of Pokemon, not all, because there's Garbodor, Trash, Vanilla, which is ice cream, that have stories behind them. Okay, Klefki included. It's kind of the same reason why Gyarados isn't a dragon type, because it follows the Japanese legend of the carp that makes it to the top of the waterfall, gets the gift of wings and being a badass. Doesn't turn into a dragon, he turns into a flying thing. But he's still flying, he's not a dragon, he's the flying carp mega beast, right? That's, I assume, the technical term for that. But Klefki has a principle as well. It's Sukumogami. Sukumogami. I can't fucking say it right. Okay. This principle is that after 100 years, household objects will be given the ability to become animate and self-aware. It is the belief that after 100 years, these inanimate objects will receive souls. Okay, this was back in like the 10th century. So under oh my god. Sukumogami. Sukumogami, okay? I keep fucking it up. I'm trying to educate you, I'm just fucking it up. Sukumogami. Okay. The idea that after 100 years, an inanimate object will receive a soul. I believe this had to do with something with the Buddhists and reincarnations. I don't really know the specifics behind it, but I just have the name written down on a notepad over there on my laptop because I'm going to keep fucking it up, and it's awful. Sukumogami. Oh my god. Sukumogami. So that's the principle that an inanimate object receives a soul, right? So this thing is Steel Fairy. So I steal for the key ring, and I assume they applied the principle of Sukumogami to fairy type, which I like the concept of that. So I like this idea a lot because this concept intrigues me. Now, there are names for like an animate clock and an animate suit of armor, but I don't happen to know those off the top of my head. But there are names for that. I assume they settled on Klefki. I don't know why. I don't know the name for a possessed like key, but they have the possessed key ring for Klefki. It's Sukumogami. God, I'm gonna get it fucking tattooed on my fist, on my knuckles, so I don't forget it. But so Klefki follows this principle that the key ring, just the ring, okay, it's just the ring, the key ring. The keys are, I'll get to that in a second. It's just the ring follows that principle, so that means that, according to the legend, it's 100 years old, at least, and it's been given its own soul, and it's now an animate object, right? I guess the same could be said for, I don't know, this pen, right? Maybe in 1,000 years in Japanese lore, this pen will receive a soul, or, 100 years. So every 100, I don't know if I said 1,000, it's 100. So after 100 years, it'll be given, maybe 10 more centuries down the road, this thing, after its 100th year of service, it becomes soul. So, Steel Fairy. So it loses its weakness to fighting because the fairy type takes that over. So that's awesome. And now I have an idea that the keys will have a Spidna effect. Well, it's not only an idea, it's kind of a hope. That every key of every Klefki is different. It could be a big key, a square key, a circular key, a blue key, a red key. It's got a black top and a silver, key part. Who knows? Okay, Spidna has like 400 trillion combinations of spots. Maybe Klefki could have 500 trillion combinations of keys. Make every Klefki different. Wouldn't that be awesome? Maybe it will. Who knows? We'll find out. So Klefki follows this principle of Sukumogami. Got it in the first try. Fantastic. So there's a principle being enacted here. It's a real thing. So people that are yelling, oh, this is fucking shit, this bullshit, this is so fucking random. It's not. Okay? They're not going to make a Pokemon out of a shoe. I hope in 5 years I'm not quoting this. People aren't quoting this video. Like they're not just picking random shit for the idea of picking random shit. They're picking a key ring because of this principle that exists in Japanese lore. It already exists. But according to Spidna, which is ass, I'm going to assume Klefki also going to be ass. You don't really see really small Pokemon being very good, let alone ones that don't evolve. I think I talked about that with Hawlucha yesterday. But I don't see this thing being very good. I just see it being an interesting Pokemon idea-wise, and I love the lore behind it. I love the idea behind it. I'm like, I know a little bit about a lot of shit. That's just what it is. Like, I know a little bit about this concept. That's about it. So they're not just picking this for the sake of picking this. You know what I'm saying? They're picking a key ring for the sake of it has an other-worldly principle attached to it. So there you go. So you're going to learn something, maybe, I hope. But it isn't as random as you would assume. I think it's going to suck. But if it's got some defensive typing, it might be pretty good. I mean, Mawile shares the same typing, but maybe if they give this thing the right moveset, the right stats, it can be solid. But overall, I think it's going to be Spidna level ass. And that's about it. But, I got one more video left tomorrow, but then the game comes out. So hopefully you enjoy this video. Rate, comment, sub, and I'll be seeing you guys next time. Peace.